Hi everyone, I'm Ryan at Marine Parts Source, and in this video today we're going to be showing you how to do a simple replacement of your propeller on your outboard engine. And specifically, we're going to be using the Turning Point propeller and hub design. I've got Miguel with me here. He's one of our ABYC certified experts at Marine Parts Source. Appreciate you joining me today, Miguel. Now, like I said, we're going to be using the Turning Point interchangeable hub, and that's a pretty unique design versus what you might find standard on your outboard motor. What makes it so special?
Well, it offers a lifetime warranty on that hub, gives you protection for your gear case, and it just makes it easy to interchange between multiple props.
So basically, once you have the hub on, you can change size or style of prop without having to go to the lengths of replacing that hub again, right?
Yeah, so you've only got half the price essentially built into this entire set, so it makes it very easy to change it.
That's particularly appealing if you ever decide that you want to upgrade from an aluminum prop to a stainless steel prop, or if you want to try and get a little bit more performance out of your propeller by increasing the pitch or changing the diameter of the propeller that you have on there, right?
That is right. Yeah, so it'd be the same exact hub for stainless or aluminum props, and you would be able to, like say you were using your boat for multiple different applications. If you have it heavy one day or it's just you and another friend another day, you can go up and down in pitch easily. You can carry the extra prop if you ever strike something and you're not stuck out on the water. Makes it a really great product.
So that's great. The propeller itself also offers some pretty interesting features as well, right?
That's right. So this product actually is squeeze cast instead of die cast. So it makes it so that the blades don't bend under torque, which is a huge deal. Makes them more like a stainless performance. It's also powder coated instead of painted, which a lot of the major brands are. Makes it so that it is corrosion resistant, and just that coating, that beautiful finish on it just lasts quite a bit longer. The last thing would be the exhaust ports, I was going to say. So they make a huge difference between your standard rubber hub that would come on this from the factory. So you get a little bit more horsepower by pushing that exhaust out easier by those large exhaust ports.
They've done a lot of testing with the Turning Point propellers, compared them to original equipment propellers that come on your outboard motor, and over again, the Turning Point propeller meets or exceeds what you get on the OEM engine when it comes from the factory.
Absolutely, yeah. They dig in harder, they run faster, they turn better on most tests that you'll see side by side on the exact same boats.
If we're going to go through the process of replacing the propeller, of course, you've got to make sure that you identify the correct components for your application. You probably want to start with the hub, is that right?
That's right, yeah. So that's the starting point. They've got a great application chart that shows you basically how to step through it on every application out there. They don't, obviously they don't have every single prop out there, but they've got, I'd bet 99% of the market covered. It's a huge offering, and you start with the hub, move over to your size and diameter, and then for some applications you go to 3 or 4 blade or oversized propellers.
Yeah. So basically, when you're picking out the hub, you need to know the brand of your motor, the horsepower, and you may or may not need to know the size of the gear case. Is that right?
That's right, yeah, and possibly the year also is helpful on that chart. That's another thing that would help you identify, and the spline count.
Okay, and then from there, once you've got that hub, you'll be able to see the list of the different styles of propellers that are available that fit that hub.
That's right.
And then you just pick out, again, the diameter and pitch, the material that you're looking for.
That's right.
One other thing I wanted to just point out as well is, what do you get when you purchase these items? So obviously the hub and the propeller are sold separately. When you buy the hub, you're going to get multiple components in here, and depending on which size hub and which style, which series it fits, there's going to be different components. But like, for instance, in this one here, the motor that we're going to be working on, what's coming in this package here?
So this one actually has, so it would have the hub, it would have your spacer here, and it also has a lab ring, which is not used in this Mercury application, so we have it to the side. But so that would be what comes in it. Has a full detailed instructions inside this box, so it'll tell you what to use, what not to use, and where to put it.
The most important thing is that with each hub kit that Turning Point offers, All the necessary components are included, so you shouldn't have to purchase anything extra in order to make this installation happen.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, other than the parts that should already be there on your engine, unless you happen to lose, you know, castle nut or a spacer or something, that would all typically be in place. So anything that you need to install, it's coming right in that box.
Okay. And then the propeller is sold separately. Again, Turning Point offers a variety of different sizes, aluminum or stainless steel. You know, there's a lot of options that are available there for you.
First thing you're going to do is just clean the shaft really well. Make sure you get all that old grease and any contaminants that would be on there. Go and get those off. At that point, you would use the propeller shaft grease and grease the entire shaft.
And you want to make sure that this is specifically for
your waterproof. You know, it's rated for the thrust that you're going to put on it. So you definitely want to use a marine propeller grease.
Okay, great.
And then you would just start assembling it. So you would use the thrust washer,
okay,
the spacer that comes in the kit.
All right, so that's just going to fit right on top of that.
That's right, and then you would go in immediately after that, with the
propeller
hub. Yep.
Okay.
And then the propeller, and then you would go in with the hub after that.
All right.
So after that, you would have your flat washer, your castle nut, and your cotter pin to lock it in place. And then you're good to go.
So that goes on the front of the prop there, basically at the end.
Yeah, the outermost point. When you tighten it down, it seats the hub, and you're good to go. You just put it on there good and tight. No torquing of it or anything like that. Just make sure you got it seated well. The cotter pin will definitely lock it all in place.
Okay, terrific. Well, that's simple enough. Obviously, if you have any questions about how to find the correct size propeller or the correct hub for your application, on how to conduct this replacement, you can reach out to Marine Parts Source. Our ABYC certified experts can help talk you through the whole process. We always appreciate if you could like and subscribe to our channel, and if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below as well. Don't forget, you can always find us online at marinepartssource.com, where you can find all of these components for your propeller replacement. As always, we really appreciate you watching. Thanks.